Well, this is something we've talked about several times on this show.
Mm-hmm.
So it has been formally announced that Foreigner is not going away.
Right.
Are you aware of this?
They announced that they're not going away.
That is correct, sir.
Oh, no, I did not hear this.
All right. Foreigner fans are breathing a sigh of relief after the iconic 1970s rock band revealed that they would not be retiring after all.
Wow. No, there's a shocker. Why do they need to retire? Half the band's in their 20s.
Well, again, here we go. This is basically just a tribute band.
Mm-hmm.
But they have the Foreigner name.
Right.
With the blessing of Mick Jones, of course.
Right.
Who knows? He's probably signing contracts with AutoPen, much like our former president at this point.
Right.
There's just a lot of forward movement, and the band is incredibly excited. The bassist Jeff Pilson, personal friend of ours.
Yeah. He's probably real excited.
My good friend Jeff Pilson says
he's probably the most excited of them all. He was probably staring retirement in the face. And
yeah, like, I have a paycheck coming in for the next 10 years at least.
10 years, yeah.
Until I decide, my hip or my legs can't take it anymore.
Yep, and by that time he'll be qualifying for Social Security or whatever.
Right. There's just a lot of forward movement. Forward movement. When was the last time Foreigner had quote unquote forward movement? Foreigner 4?
Maybe Say You Will. Is that 85?
Agent Provocateur.
Yeah, I want to know what love is, I guess, was forward movement.
All right.
And that was yesterday.
And the band is incredibly excited, i.e., since Kelly Hansen decided to step down and we got a guy that sounds very much like him and we can continue on the Foreigner legacy, we're very excited that we don't have to call it a day.
All right, but let's stop right there for a minute. Do you think Kelly was a pain in the dick?
He went in there for 20 years.
But I'm just talking about at the end, that they were willing to end it. Then they swapped out for the keyboard player or something. Now they're like, yeah, we can keep right on trucking.
Yeah, we can keep on going because we got a guy who fills the shoes.
But also might not be a pain in the ass in the plane.
Again, according to Kelly, I think we read that statement about a week or so ago where he was like talking about it in 2022.
Right.
I
don't know.
Might be tired of touring. He just might be like, I've had enough. I'm tired of singing Urgent every night. I'm tired of singing. I want to know what love is, or cold as ice, or whatever it is. I'm just, I'm done with these songs.
I put a couple million in the bank in the last 20 years. I'm out.
I'm done. I'm just kind of tired of the gig. I'm singing the same songs. They're not my songs. I'm the fill-in guy. Lou Graham is, still out there, and we allow him to come on the stage and share the stage with us from time to time. And, I've made some money. I don't need to do this anymore. So I'm kind of done.
It could be. It could very well be.
I'm just the fill-in dude. There's just, let's see here. So bassist Jeff Pilson said in an interview with Billboard published on June 25th, which is 4 days ago. What started off as being a farewell tour now ended up being Kelly Hansen's last tour with the band moving forward. So this is the Kelly Hansen retirement tour.
Right.
This is not the Foreigner retirement tour. This is just the Kelly Hansen retirement tour. Hansen stepped in to replace the original lead singer Lou Graham in 2005. So it's been 20 years.
Right.
and became Foreigner's third frontman in 2022. The band announced that they would kick off their historic farewell tour in the summer of 2023, so 2 years ago.
Right.
The time has come. We have more or less lived our lives on the road for almost 18 years. We've always strived to give you our best, and we wanted to finish this the same way, Hansen said in a statement shared on Foreigner's website on November 14th of 2022. Foreigner has a brilliant and increasingly demanding catalog.
Why is it increasing?
That was the question I had. It's the same songs. It's not like you're
It's the
like
same 15 songs they've been playing for those 20 years that Kelly's been in the band.
It's not increasingly demanding.
No.
Of songs to sing, and I refuse to give them less than what they deserve. So we're going to finish strong. I want to make it very clear how grateful and appreciative we are to our audience all over the world who have supported this band. I'm sure there may be occasions when we'll do some special appearances, but I think the time has come for us to live off the road. Thank you so much. However, during the season's finale of The Voice in May, right, Hansen stepped aside mid-performance as the group announced the longtime guitarist Louis Maldonado would be taking over as Foreigner's lead vocalist, which we called that, by the way. We had no inside knowledge. We didn't know. We just sort of like, yeah, it's going to be kind of funny if they go, hey, this is our new lead singer now.
Yeah. Well, we watched him do it, and he was pretty good. It was like, yeah, that guy's going to take that gig.
Of course. After 20 magical years fronting the band, this will be my last year with Foreigner, Hansen said during an episode at the end of the summer. A new great voice will sing these songs for you, my friends. Pilsen told the outlet that everyone was supportive and the move created a quote unquote united front with members of the band old and new. Hey, we could keep going. Kelly could go his separate ways, worlds apart. Oh, that's Journey. And
it's Arnell's move.
And we're gonna just keep going on as Foreigner because we have the logo, we have the name, we have the brand. And we still play the songs that kind of sound like Foreigner. Good for us.
Yeah, good for them.
Yeah, we're able to integrate everything, not only with Lou, but everything about Foreigner into the present. Pilsen explained making this change with Lewis, with Mick Jones and Lou's endorsement, and having the whole organization working more or less together has been such a positive thing for my bank account. So Foreigner no longer retiring.
Dude, you know what's the crazy thing about that whole story? It's not even the story itself. It's that Jeff Pilsen is kind of now the elder statesman of the band.
Well, he's been with them longer than Kelly has.
That's what I mean.
He actually brought Kelly into the band.
Yeah. But I mean, he's literally, it's not that they're getting a email interview or anything from Mick Jones now. Now it's Jeff.
Well, he's got dementia, so he can't really give a interview, I don't think.
Yeah, maybe. That's true. I'm sure his caregiver could write it for him.
He's not in good condition from what I understand.
Well, he's going to be paid regardless.
Yeah, well, I mean, he owns the Foreigner franchise, so his estate will enjoy the fruits of the Foreigner brand labor, I guess.
What do you think Lou Gramm is thinking?
Fuck.
Why aren't they bringing me back?
God damn it.
Why are they bringing this fucking guy? Why isn't it me?
Who knows? Lou Gramm might still be getting some residuals. Do you think?
I don't think so. Not at this point. You
don't think he's getting a couple of pennies or anything? You don't think he's getting any kind of
maybe? Well, he'll get royalties, but I don't mean from the live shows. He'll get royalties from.
But they still have
his songs.
But Foreigner still has to the venue still has to pay performance
Yeah.
fees.
Yeah, but you got to. I mean, he wants to be there. Every time it comes up, he goes. He blindly goes. Oh, I'll sing a song. I'll sing
Well,
3
why
songs.
wouldn't he?
Whatever.
What else is he doing?
Do his own shows.
Well, he has, but they're not that spectacular.
And they're not what I know. It just.
Well, people aren't showing up to see the Lou Gramm band.
Yeah, that's true.
Again, that brand is everything. God
Mhm.
rest Bob Nalbandian's soul.
Yeah. No kidding. Oh my god.
I mean, the brand, the band versus brand is a very real thing. And again, Bob Nalbandian had the opportunity to work with Cleopatra Records several years ago and
Yep.
put out a documentary just for that thing.
Right. Fucking J-Rad. Stop
Right.
it.
He and Joe Biden are enjoying a cup of tapioca together.
That's right. I'd like an ice cream sandwich today.
Exactly.